No idea. This quiz is a lot harder than I was expecting. So today is Canada Day, my second favorite day of the whole year, next to New Year's Eve. Why is it my favorite day? Because I'm super Canadian and I study Canadian politics and that's basically my life. And don't mind me, I'm wearing a shirt with Justin Trudeau, our Prime Minister, on it, riding a horse. If you don't own a shirt like this, you're missing out. Today, my cousin Adara is behind the screen and she's going to test my Canadian knowledge by doing some weird BuzzFeed quiz that she found. Apparently it's really hard. Oh, I also have a cute hair bow.
In what year did the Canadian Confederation occur?
Is this a joke? It's 1867.
Obviously you got the Canadian Confederation correct, because who doesn't know that? John A. Macdonald was Canada's first Prime Minister, but who was the second?
Was it? You're not going to tell me. I feel like it was Bull.
Alexander Mackenzie replaced John A. Macdonald as Prime Minister in 1873. And he was replaced by John A. Macdonald.
Yeah, there was a lot of... That's how politics.
Who is the longest serving Canadian Prime Minister?
Man, this is hard. I feel like it was Pierre Trudeau. I mean, it could have been King, but I think it was Trudeau.
Who is the longest serving Canadian Prime Minister? You said Pierre Trudeau. It was William King.
Whoa. Seriously? William King was such a dick. Like, he kind of just messed with all the rules.
When did the flag of Canada make its first official appearance?
1982.
The Canadian flag first official appearance, you said April 17th, 1982. It was in fact February 15th, 1965. Which of these artists was not actually part of the Group of Seven?
McDonald.
It was Tom Thompson, who was not a member of the Group of Seven. He influenced them.
Oh, okay.
But he was not an
official member. He was like their
member.
teacher.
Yeah, he was like their mentor. I think he died before the group was actually formed.
Damn it, I knew he was an artist.
Tommy Douglas is considered the father of universal healthcare in Canada, but which Canadian actor is his real-life grandson?
How am I supposed to know that? Let's go with... Who was the second one?
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, I like him, so we'll go with him.
Father of universal healthcare, his real-life grandson was Kiefer Sutherland.
I don't know who that is, so...
You said you don't know who Kiefer Sutherland is.
No.
Moving on. Which province, not territory, was the most recent one to join Canada?
Newfoundland. It was like 1949 or something.
The most recent one to join Canada, you of course got correct, that was Newfoundland.
And I provided the year. Woo. 1949.
Which of these women was not among the first 3 women to become Companions of the Order of Canada?
It would have been helpful if I paid attention. I'm gonna go with the third one. What was her name?
Maureen Forrester?
Yeah.
It was in fact Florence Bird. Which of these names is not one of the names of the Dion quintuplets?
Cecily. That sounds like a weird name. If that actually is your name or the name of said child, I am so sorry. I insulted you.
Not one of the names of the Dion quintuplets. Fabienne is not a name.
Okay. Well, too bad.
What's the official motto of Canada? Seek ye first the kingdom of God. Glorious.
It should be strong and free because that's how I feel about myself, but it's from sea to sea.
The official motto of Canada is from sea to sea. You got that correct. What is Laura Secor's maiden name?
What is that, Ingersoll?
Laura Secor's maiden name is Ingersoll. You got that correct as well. What were the names of the 2 ships that collided on December 6, 1917, resulting in the Halifax explosion?
The last one.
The names of the 2 ships that collided, you got that correct.
Woohoo!
SS Mont Blanc and SS Imo.
That was a complete guess.
In what year did Tom Longboat win the Boston Marathon?
1918. Did they have the Boston Marathon then?
Tom Longboat won the Boston Marathon in 1907.
Oh, so I guess it did exist before 1918.
Who was the first Black Canadian to win the Victoria Cross?
What was the second one?
Harry Jerome.
Yeah, let's go with that. I like the name Jerome.
First Black Canadian to win the Victoria Cross was William Hall, not the Jerome guy.
Dang it, Jerome.
For which event did Canada win its first ever Olympic gold medal?
Hockey wants to be my answer, but I really want it to be steeplechase because that sounds really funny.
Which one?
Let's go with hockey.
First ever Olympic gold medal went to the steeplechase. You said hockey.
Damn it! I thought I was right! The one I wanted to win won!
In which year were women finally declared persons under Canadian law?
No, it's in the 1920s. 1926.
Women were declared persons under Canadian law in 1929. You said 26.
I knew it was the 1920s. It's probably more than most people.
Which Canadian hockey team was the most recent team to win the Stanley Cup?
I'm gonna say Montreal, but if no one's won since then, that's really sad because that was 21 or 23 years ago. They last won the year I was born.
Canadian hockey team to be the most recent to win the Stanley Cup was the Montreal Canadiens. You got that correct. Yeah, it's kind of
Canada,
sad.
you gotta step up your game. Like, this is our sport.
What Canadian invention was created by Edward Asselbergs in 1962?
That's a hilarious last name. I wish he invented mashed potatoes, but I think it's a snowblower.
Canadian invention was instant mashed potatoes by Edward Asselbergs in 1962.
I should have went with the funny answers, not like the realistic ones.
Who was the first host of Hockey Night in Canada?
Jim Houston.
Host of Hockey Night in Canada was Foster Hewitt. How many Canadian prime ministers have served during Queen Elizabeth II's reign?
She's really old, so let's say 13.
12 Canadian prime ministers have served during her
She's a
reign.
boss. I'm ready to find out if I'm Canadian. I'm probably not, because I guessed for like 90% of them.
Alright.
Okay.
So I can tell you that you got, out of 20, you got 6 correct. Didn't you ever watch a Canadian Heritage Moment?
I think everyone.
I think everyone had to. I think it was like a rite of passage for childhood.
And they were just on TV when you didn't want them to be.
Yeah, kind of forced to see them.
So apparently I suck at Canadian history, and I'm not really sad about it. I am glad that the steeplechase is our first gold medal, though. I don't know what steeplechase is. I picture people chasing churches.